No, you don't qualify. You're my mom.
Damn. They both they're both, yeah.
Wah, wah. The
5K
5K
giveaway.
giveaway. Hey there. Welcome to the Notorious Needle. I'm Sarah. I'm the designer.
I'm Bridget, her mom, the comic relief.
And on this channel, we talk about cross-stitch. We do tutorials and Flosstube videos, and this is one of our Flosstube videos.
Yes, it is.
And today is the
5K
5K
giveaway.
giveaway. We got 5,000 subscribers. High five.
All right.
Yes.
Well, you have 5,000 subscribers.
We have 5,000.
I'm just here for the jokes.
And as thank you to all of you who have subscribed and been watching this channel over the past few years. We just want to say thank you. So we're having a giveaway and details will come soon. But first, comments.
Oh, prior comments, yes.
Yeah, we love getting your comments, and so I'm going to read some here to share with all of you.
Okay. I haven't heard these yet.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens.
Hopefully
So
they're good.
on our last Flosstube video, Doris Yateman commented, oh, I was calling the cord, these magnetic, we're using them as fabric holders in cross stitch. I was calling them magnetic cord organizers, and she was also calling them magnetic cable ties on Amazon. So if you're looking for those, another search term that might help you find them. She also wrote, morning ladies, do you condition your metallic thread or suffer without? Also, do you have a favorite metallic brand that you use? Thanks.
Okay.
So I responded,
Go ahead.
and I don't know what you do,
Okay.
but I don't condition my thread. And right now, so far, my favorite is DMC's Diamant. I found it the easiest to work with out of Light Effects, Etoile, those are also DMC, and I'm still using sulky holographic threads. I've tried those, and then the Cretic metallic flosses. So far, the Diamant I think is the easiest to work with for the amount of shine that you get. But I don't use conditioner. What do you use, Mom?
Well, actually, I have it with me. I was
cool
just
beans.
reaching down here to get it out of my
While she's
my
doing
box.
that, I just wanted to mention, you may notice we're in a different venue. This is my lovely living room with my messy bookcase in the background because the craft room is under construction, but more about that later.
So actually, I am using quite a bit right now of Krennic thread for my whip, which I will share in a little while. And what I've been doing is I've been using this beeswax. It's called 100% organic beeswax. It's lip balm, skin softener, floss conditioner, and it's half an ounce. I am a beekeeper, but this isn't from my bee yard.
I'm going to hold it closer so you can see what that looks like.
And I think I got this from Dana at, help me out here.
Stitch Life magazine?
Thank you, Stitch Life magazine, yes. It was part of one of the mystery boxes that she did earlier last year. And so I was like, oh, I've never used this before. What would I use this for? I couldn't figure it out. But what I found with using the Krennig metallic threads, and I've only used DMC and Krennig, so I don't have a favorite. They both yeah.
Wah, wah.
They both make working with metallic threads a challenge.
Okay.
We'll just put it that way.
Okay.
I could say other things, but I don't know if YouTube will beep them out. But anyway, what I've been doing is I'll cut the thread a little shorter than what I normally would. And then I take the end of it under my thumb and run it through the beeswax. I take both ends and run them through the beeswax, but just like a 1/4 inch to a 1/2 inch. I'm just going to use the part that's either staying on the needle or the part that I'm burying, because I don't like the way the beeswax feels on the thread. But I love the fact that when you do both ends with the little bit of the beeswax, they don't unravel.
Okay.
So you don't get this unraveling halfway up your needle as you're stitching.
Yeah, that bites.
That bites. It drives me crazy. I can't stand that.
Have you found that using the beeswax reduces the shimmer? I've heard that, but I haven't.
Yeah. Well, it's gummy. So that's why
it flattens the shine. Okay.
It's gummy. It's sticky. So it's beeswax. I mean, it's sticky. So I only use like this little bit at the bottom of each end.
Okay.
And that's all you need. Okay. I don't do the whole thread.
Okay.
That's my 2 cents.
Thank you. I don't know if I'm pronounced. Oh, Stacy writes, I love the back and forth over Sarah's 3 inches. Stacy is an in real life friend, so thanks for that, Stacy.
The 3 inches refers to border
sure.
size.
Yeah, because everyone needs an extra 3 inches. That's my philosophy. It's not a rule, though. We don't do rules here. And Dodoofy writes, Mother Moon is lovely. Do you have a how to use floss drops video? I don't. What I did was I searched YouTube for how to use floss drops, and some of the other YouTubers and audience members recommended Jean Farish, Farish, and I found her video very helpful. So in the previous Flosstube number 21, I posted a link to that video that I found helpful.
Cool.
Yeah. Joe Hobbs writes, loving Mother Moon, and you are my favorite cross-stitch channel on YouTube.
Oh, thank you.
We heart you,
That's
Joe.
so sweet. That's really sweet.
That is sweet. Laura, I think it's Whittyfield, writes, I'm not surprised you're getting more subscribers. Your channel is so enjoyable. So that's very sweet. You guys are sweet. Thank you.
Oh, that is. People actually watch this stuff.
I know.
I'm so thrilled.
It's crazy.
I'm having fun.
Yeah, we're having fun. We love doing it. So, so let's see. Oh, so now I got some questions on some of the tutorial videos that we do.
I'm ready.
So Alyssa Mortensen wrote, ha ha ha. Oh, this is on Undo Knots and Tangles video, and I'll post the links below. Thank you so much. I was hand sewing the seam on my daughter's jacket when I got one of those slip knot buggers.
Yes.
Started to panic, thinking I was gonna have to restart. Oh. Thank you. Honestly, I never knew how to get those out, but now I do.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, that is really awesome.
And
Thank
the
you
thing
for that,
of it
Alyssa.
is, it's such an easy little trick, because before I figured that out, I too would just like cut the thread, bury the thread, swearing the whole time, why am I doing this? I hate this. Why am I doing this?
Yeah, and then you're like, fuck.
And you don't want to put that energy into your work.
No.
You want to be happy.
Mariana Escobar on the bookmark pattern video wrote, could you do this similarly if the edges are not straight? I wouldn't be able to fold in the edges. So in the bookmark video, I have you doing a backstitch border in a rectangular shape on the front, and then on a back piece to back the bookmark, I have you also doing a backstitch border, and then folding and ironing all 4 edges in on both pieces, and then you sew through the backstitch, and that's how you sew the 2 pieces together. So there's no edge showing. And she was wondering if there was a way to do that without using straight edges.
Well, yeah. I mean, as long as the 2 pieces match.
Well, that's what I thought.
Right.
But at the end she wrote, but I wouldn't be able to fold it in. You can't fold it if it's not a straight edge. It wouldn't work, right?
If it's not a straight edge, well, I mean, people fold in round edges.
So what you might need to do is fold it in, and where you see overlap, snip it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like people do with corners, when they fold in a corner and you've got 2 flaps.
Sewing it, right?
Yeah, when you're sewing corners and you end up with the extra 4 pieces of fabric in that one corner, you got to snip it to get that extra fabric out of there. And don't worry about it coming out, because it really doesn't. You know, you don't just put extra stress on the corners. But I would think...
No, it's a bookmark. It's not going to come apart.
Yeah, so here's what I would do. If you have a piece that's uneven, it's not straight, you know, sew it, cut it out, whatever you want, and then flip it over and cut out another piece to match, so that when you put the back sides together or the front sides together, whatever, that they're going to match. Right, front to match front, back to match back. Just make sure you cut it out that way. Because, I mean, you could do a crescent moon, right? That's not straight. You know, anything like that, sure.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we'll try that out.
Well, that's how you make pillows, right? And then you can stuff it.
The pillows are square, so.
Not all of them.
Yeah, maybe we could try a crescent moon.
Yeah.
See how that goes. Let's see, Platinum Diamond on the Loop Start video asked, or said, you have to share that coffee pattern with me. So I will insert a picture here, and she's referring to a pattern that is available free on the Notorious Needle when you become a VIP, so which is also free. So
Is that the one that coffee because murder
is illegal? Yes, some of us need the coffee.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, so I think it's Mojo's Big Stick on the Thread Chicken video asked, can you bear to throw away that last little bit?
Actually, no.
Nope. We don't throw it away.
Do you?
We're ridiculous.
If you've seen our previous Flosstube,
Flosstube number 21.
the one that came out around
January 2022.
and we showed you what we do with them. We put them in the little
Ornaments.
yeah, a little glass jar or a little glass thing, and then you put the year on it, and it becomes a tree ornament.
Yeah. So it's a clear, like plastic. Most of them are plastic now. Little ornament, and then Ort stands for odd random threads in a lot of stitching circles, and we just stuff them in there, and then you've got like this rainbow of colors, which is so we don't get rid of it. And then one more comment. Rolinka Beck on Cross Stitch Confetti wrote, that was an easy tutorial. Thanks. I've seen some new things I have seen but not used. I'll use these new tips. Again, thank you for this tutorial. So cross stitch confetti is when you have like a standalone cross stitch and there's no threads nearby to bury it, or there's no threads of the same color to bury the tail or even start your stitch. Yeah. So there's a few methods on there on how to deal with those, and you know, one method I don't think I mentioned was like, just don't pick patterns that have confetti in them.
I don't know
pain in the butt.
Why do designers think that, you know, oh sure, it's beautiful, you have all these little stars,
yeah, but it's
and
like,
each star is like 10 stitches away from every other star.
Yeah.
So you're either going to carry that thread behind for 10 stitches seriously, and it's going to show, or you're going to one thread and then knot, and then another thread and then knot. And I don't want all those knots. No.
Okay.
Your method is much better.
So that was the last comment for today. Thank you everybody who left comments. We really appreciate it. We love reading them, and you know,
we enjoy
gets a kick out of it.
Yeah.
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 So the 5K giveaway.
Wait, do we need a drum roll?
No.
Oh, okay.
Don't do that.
No.
Oh my gosh.
I never have.
All right, a little drum roll. What are we giving away, Bridget? Drum roll, please.
How's that?
Okay, awesome. We are giving, oh, you know what? I should have picked it out of the
Yes.
box.
Yes.
I'm going to go get it. I'll be right back. So I'm back, and I have the giveaway prize. It is, dun, 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 the DMC's Golden Skein. Yay!
If you want to know what's in the box, go back and look at Sarah's unboxing video where she shows you everything that's in here. But it is, because it's tied together with this beautiful ribbon.
Yep. I'm not going to open yours.
Nope.
This is for you.
But the inside has an actual skein that is dipped in 14 karat gold.
I think it's 14
Yeah,
karat. It might be 10 karat.
And but it's dipped in real gold. It's real, and it's different color gold than any of their other metallic gold threads. It's an actual skein of thread. And it also has a booklet in it, and I believe it's in French and English.
It's 24 karat gold. Okay, so this is the description on the DMC website. To commemorate 270 years creating some of the world's finest textiles, DMC has handcrafted a strictly limited edition 24 karat golden skein of the world's favorite embroidery thread. An exquisite collector's item, each uniquely numbered and certified golden skein nestles in a deluxe presentation box accompanied by a written history of DMC, which incorporates authentic reproductions of antique cross-stitch charts. Just 17,460 crafted by hand on our centuries-old site in Mulhouse. So awesome. Thank you, DMC. So here, in addition to the golden skein, we are giving away 5 PDF patterns from the Notorious Needle Library.
Oh, which ones?
Whichever ones you want. So when you win, you can pick whichever one you want.
So it's 5 patterns of your choice.
5 pattern. Each person, there will be 6 winners total. One winner will win 1 golden skein, and 5 other winners will win 1 PDF pattern each from the Notorious Needle Library.
Okay. good you clarified that.
So to participate, for the golden skein, you must be a legal resident of the contiguous 48 United States and over the age of 18 so that I can mail it to you. And for one of the 5 PDF patterns, you need to only be over 18.
So you can live anywhere.
Yeah.
Because it's downloadable.
I'm just going to email it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All entrants must complete a Google form, and the link is below, and comment on the video with the phrase 5K. So that's the number 5 and the letter K. If you write out FIVE, I won't find you. So it's going to have to be the number 5 and the letter K in a comment in this video. When you fill out the Google form, your information won't be shared or anything. I'm only using it to contact you for this giveaway and maybe future giveaways. You need to enter now through midnight March 11th Eastern Time, and the winners will be announced in the next Flosstube, which is scheduled for March 18th. One prize per person per household, and Notorious Needle, which is run by Sarah Beth LLC. We're not responsible if the prizes get lost or damaged in the mail, and this giveaway is not sponsored in any way by YouTube or DMC.
I'm not even sponsoring it. She bought it herself.
And for a complete list of giveaway terms, there will be a link down below for terms and conditions for this giveaway. So yay, 5K.
Awesome. Good luck.
Yeah, good luck to everybody who enters. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching our... No, you don't qualify. You're my mom.
Damn.
Sorry.
All right. I'll get over it.
Yeah. You'll have to.
I'd be afraid to use the floss anyway.
I know. I bought one for myself and I thought I'd use it. I haven't yet. I've had it for like 3 years.
It's just cool to have.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking I would use it, like, what would you use it for? I was thinking I might use it for, like, my signature at the bottom of my cross stitches. Like, that would be something special, right?
That would be very special.
Yeah, and you could spread it across many, many different projects.
There you go.
I don't know. I haven't decided.
That's not a bad plan.
I haven't used it yet, so.
That's a good plan.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
on to
the Flosstube. It's only been like 20 minutes.
Yeah, right. What are we starting with?
We're starting with, do you have new stitchy stuff?
I have one new stitchy stuff.
Okay, what's your new stitchy stuff?
I got this month's Be Stitch Me fabric, and it's called Coconut Shell. And it really does look like a coconut shell. I mean, it is, isn't that pretty?
Yeah,
that's really cute.
It's a nice, like, taupe
neutral. And I'm thinking, I could see something gold on this, you know, like the father-son pattern maybe. I don't know. It's really pretty. I like it. I like it. But I did email her and ask her to change, because I've gotten a lot of the darker colors. I never used to buy darker colors, ever. I did everything strictly white. It was white 8 cloth all the way. And then as I got older, I started to get more...
Branch out.
Yeah, a little more expressive. But I asked her to send me the light ones next.
Okay.
Because I got a lot of the dark ones. So I think I'm stocked up on those.
Okay.
So I asked for the lighter ones. I'm done. That's it. That's all I got.
I also only have one new stitchy stuff. Because I forgot to mention this from the last one. I got a fun Christmas present. I got a Wooble! So this is crochet. It's origurumi.
Is that how you say that?
Yeah, I believe so. I'm not 100% sure. It just means like making figures out of crochet. So I tried crochet when I was little and it was miserable. So I'm trying again. And I did start it. I haven't finished it. It's a really fast project, and I got like 3/4 of the way done, but I decided I didn't like it, so I took it all out and started over.
Why didn't you like it?
The stitches were really loose, and I was worried that after I stuffed him that you would be able to see the stuffing through the stitches. Yeah. So I thought, okay, well, let me try again and try and stitch them a little tighter, and it's working.
Can we see it?
Oh, yeah. Well, sorry. Yeah.
You're just showing us the package. You said you started it. I want to see what you got done.
Well, this is all I did after I took it out. I just have this little bit.
Okay. Oh, and that's to mark where the row starts and stops?
So the way that they start these, which is really cool, is they have like the first couple rows are already started for you, and then it's marked. They give you these, excuse me, stitch markers. And if you mess up, you can take it out and it automatically stops where they started it for you. So you don't have to start from scratch, because I'm assuming that it's really hard to start from scratch.
I don't think so. I crochet.
Well, you've been doing
I
it
guess,
for years,
yeah.
so.
Well, starting it is, yeah, once it's established, it's easier to find your stitches.
Okay, so I'm assuming that's why. So,
Yeah.
but so this is the top of his little head.
That's all you have.
That's it. Well, I did it, and then I took it out. I did
Right.
all the blue. I did his whole body, and then I took it out because it was too loose, and I was afraid.
Well,
Anyway.
that's okay, because you can take it out. That's
Yeah.
the nice thing about yarn. You can take it out, you can redo it, you can pull it apart, you can
Yep.
use it for something else.
And
I
it
do
comes
that all
with
the time.
everything you need, the stitch markers, the crochet hook, and even the little plastic eyeballs.
Yeah,
is
it's a
cute.
whole, it's a
Yeah.
whole cute little kit. So if you don't know how to crochet, or you want to learn how to make those
Oh
little
yeah,
animals,
the videos are super easy. They
Yeah.
explain everything step by step. I'm really enjoying it, which is why I didn't mind, doing
taking
it a
it out
second
and doing
time.
it again.
So that's my new stitchy stuff.
Cool.
So, do you have any finished objects or fully finished objects?
Are we
Bridget?
going right to the finish?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
we're not going to do the whips.
We always do the finishes.
Oh, okay. Well, I have a finished, not fully finished.
Okay.
So y'all will remember probably that this is the peppermint purple stitch along from peppermintpurple.com. And here's, well, you know what? I don't know which one is. No, I do. This one is the 2020 Blackwork stitch along, and this side is the 2021 Blackwork stitch along.
Now, did you use the called for colors?
I did.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. However, I think it went this way. What I did was I have stitched it together along the sides right here, and my intention was to stuff it as a pillow. But as everybody tried to tell me, it's going to make a really small pillow.
Yes.
And I'm now rethinking that.
Okay.
And I'm thinking what I may do, and after I did all this work, because I stitched it all by hand, and I very, very carefully stitched it 4 threads out from the pattern on both sides,
Oh, wow.
thinking that would be, and it was,
On linen.
and it was a bitch.
Yeah.
I'll admit it. That was a bitch to
Did it
stitch.
count all the fibers?
Well, yeah,
each
you have to
fiber?
count 4 threads on this side, then put the needle through, and then flip it around and check, am I 4 threads on the other
Holy
side?
cow.
Yeah, so
crazy,
this is
Mom.
not Netflix sewing, let me tell you. You have to really pay attention. I don't know. I may stuff it and just leave it as a tiny pillow because it's kind of cute.
Yeah, you had said you were going to use it as like a lumbar support pillow.
It's not big enough for that. I got my butt's bigger than this.
Well, let me just say that
Look,
big old booties run
okay,
in our family.
I'm just saying top and bottom match, so it's not
What
big
if
enough.
you
No.
took out one side and left it connected, and then you have like both of them are on one side of the pillow, and then the other side of the pillow is blank?
So you're saying double this.
It would still be a very small pillow.
So you
though.
take this part and this part out, flip this up, and then it's this big, and then just back it. That's a thought.
I mean, it would be double the size, but still
You're
pretty
right.
small.
That's a thought.
I mean, if any of you have suggestions,
Because I've even gotten to the point where I've stitched. Here's my needle.
Yeah.
I've stitched this part, and I was getting ready to stuff it, and then I was looking at it, going, "Wow,
Yeah.
that was a lot of work.
Aw,
Do I really want
bummer.
it to be that small?"
Oh, I'm sorry.
I know.
Poop.
I know. Well, I am very bad at visualizing how things are going to look when they're done.
Sometimes you just don't know till you put it together. That's okay.
I needed what?
not a
Another
crime.
3 inches? Is that what I needed? A bigger border?
You're
Huh?
terrible.
I know, right? But anyway, so I'm thinking on it.
Yeah.
And probably by the next Flosstube, I'll have figured out what I'm going to do with it.
That would be cool.
But I mean, it really was a lot of work.
Yeah,
but
it's
I mean,
beautiful.
yeah, I don't know if you guys can really see.
All the black work.
Yeah.
That's really pretty.
And then, whoop, more black work.
Yeah.
And this was my first foray. Foray.
Foray.
Thank you. This is my first foray.
First 4.
Shut up. Done a 3-way. We actually have a
Oh,
4-way.
it took me a minute.
TMI.
Yeah.
This is my
Jesus
first
Christ,
foray
I'm-
into black work. Yeah, nobody needs to know that, right? And I hadn't really done it before, and I kind of liked it. It's different from cross stitch because it's the patterns are different. So you're not always doing the same stitching. So you have to kind of really pay attention. I have to say I did frog more on this than on any other piece I've done in a long time.
Oh, yeah.
Lot of frogging.
So here's how I look at it, right? You've been cross stitching for I don't know how many years. We're not going to go there.
We're not going there.
But you've been back stitching for 2 years. So you're a cross stitch grown up and a back stitch toddler. Like it's okay, you're going to make mistakes.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, that's a good way to look at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, when you put it like that, yeah, Blackwork is all backstitch, and I know how much people usually hate backstitch.
Oh, it came out beautiful.
I think it came out nice.
What other finishes do you have, Bridget?
I have some fully finished objects.
Let's see 'em.
Okay, well, these are going to look familiar because you've seen these before, but they were not framed.
That's okay, it counts.
So now they are framed.
Okay.
So this is by, this is the Prudence series, and it's on Etsy, Stitch by Drey, D-R-E-Y. She's on Etsy, and I don't know if you can see it. This one says, if you're not somebody the church would have killed 400 years ago, are you even living?
Are you even living?
Yeah, I love it. So these are just really quickie frames that I put them in, because these were supposed to be Yule presents, but I didn't frame them in time because I had too much else going on.
Oops.
Yeah, and then the second one, this one says, if you can't summon fire from the depths of hell directly, store-bought is just fine.
That's cute.
And she's got a little cauldron.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. And these frames are just from the dollar store, but don't tell the person I'm giving them to, okay?
Okay.
To all the men who are feeling attacked right now, have you tried smiling more? Maybe some rouge?
Youch.
I know, right?
I love it.
Me too. So, but I want to tell you how I frame these. Super, super simple. They're all under the glass.
Okay.
I figured something out.
What'd you figure out?
Because it takes me a while. What I did was, because I'm not a big person with lots of large borders, okay, I didn't want to mat. I didn't want to, have multiple layers and all of that. So what I did was I just got the dollar store frame, flipped it over, take the back off, take the glass off, wash the glass on both sides, put the glass back in, take my piece, put it in so it looks, okay, that's where I want it, okay? Figure out where the bottom's going to be. Take my thumb and run my thumb along the bottom,
okay,
cut it where the crease is, put the bottom in there. Figure out, okay, if the bottom is here, here's where the top's going to be.
Okay.
Run my thumbnail across the top, cut it on the crease. I did the same with all four sides, so it's just in there. So then I took the picture out, right, put the cross stitch in, and then just put the back on.
Okay.
So there's no mat board, there's no gluing, there's no stitching, there's no folding fabric over, there's no taping. It's super simple. I like it. But it's best done with little pieces, because anything bigger I think is going to move.
Yeah, and it kind of like wrinkles inside and
Right.
Yeah.
So I think with the smaller stuff, I think that's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
And this one is for, it's coming off. This one is different. This is from the Super Subversive Cross Stitch book by Julie Jackson. This one says, I'm not bossy, I'm the boss. And this is for my boss at work. And I think she'll like it because she loves a lot of my cross stitch. I have a lot of my cross stitch hanging in my office at work. And my
Mine's
office
not
manager.
safe for work.
Well, I've done a few pieces that are work safe, so
Okay.
I think she'll like this. Her birthday's this month.
Okay.
And I found this frame, but this is a Walmart frame.
Okay.
So I discovered Walmart actually sells frames. I'm an idiot, okay? I was either buying them at Michael's or I was buying them at the dollar store,
yeah, dollar
which
store.
means you're either overpaying for frames or you're getting cheap-ass frames. And this is now, the middle.
I don't shop at Walmart.
Yep, well,
Don't agree with their policies.
I'm sorry, I defected.
You can put your money where you like.
I know, but I thought it was really pretty. And
It
it's
is.
a
It
good
came out
quality.
wonderful.
Yep, and again, that's all I did. I
Yeah.
just cut it to fit the size and
Stuck
done.
it in there. There you go.
And it's under glass.
Yeah.
Yep,
Okay.
those are my finishes.
Yay. Good
Ta-da.
job. Good job.
So did you want to see the book that one was from, in case you guys missed the last one?
Oh, yeah.
It was the Super Subversive Cross Stitch by Julie Jackson. And by the way, if you contact the author and you buy it
you
from
have to
her,
buy it from her website. She signs it.
She'll sign it for
cool.
you,
Yeah.
which they don't do for you on Amazon.
They
so.
don't. I'll still put the links down below.
Right.
So I actually have some fully finished objects today. I'm so excited. Okay, so you saw the last floss tube, I finished the Spider-Man one, and this time I fully finished it, so here he is.
And look at the bling!
A sparkly hoop. I put him in a sparkly hoop. So this is just, I dropped a pencil.
Oh, okay.
This is just washi tape. The last video on the Notorious Needle YouTube channel is a video on how to decorate your hoop with washi tape.
I'm going to have to watch. I haven't watched it yet.
Oh, okay.
I did not know how to do that. That looks outstanding. I don't know if you guys can see.
Yeah.
The sparkle.
Well, I picked glitter washi tape.
Of course.
Of course I did. Even for my son, and he loved it. So this has been hanging up in his room since I gave it to him. So, and this is by Stitch Doctor Patterns, and the pattern is called Young Upside Down Arachnid Hero Pattern. And,
I see, because they can't legally call it Spider-Man.
Right, and Stitch Doctor Patterns is claiming that this is their original pattern. This is the one that you see in the movie, in like the display case.
So cute.
Yeah, he loved it. So it came out really good.
I love the sparkle. I'm good. Definitely. Now I do a lot of little ornaments to give away, like at Christmas time and stuff, and I use the little tiny 3-inch. I have to use the washi tape. Can you imagine silver and gold washi tape on little Christmas tree ornaments?
Yeah.
How pretty would that be?
That would be very pretty.
Sparkling with the light.
The only thing with the washi tape is that
does the sparkle come off?
Well, this one does, but it's not as popular anymore.
Really?
So like they didn't have a very wide selection at my local hobby store. So, but they still have a crap ton on Amazon, and there's even like an entire website just for washi tape. So. I also finished with washi tape. No One Hold 2022's beer.
And this is one of your free patterns?
No, this is not a free pattern.
This isn't a free
pattern. This is a Notorious Needle. It's like $3. But this is a Notorious Needle pattern to bring in the new year because, you know, in 2021, everyone's like, this is going to be my year. And, you know, or in 2020, everyone said 2021 is going to be their year. And
somehow it was magically all going to be better.
Yeah. So far, it's shit. So, anyway, this is the one I did the tutorial on. So this is the pattern that I used. And this one I backed with felt. And then I just cut the edges. It's in there so tight. This is not going to come out. It's the felt acts as like almost like if you bind your hoop to keep it from slipping, and it's just a bamboo hoop. So super easy, lots of glitter. I love the shiny stuff.
I love the glitter. I can't get over how good that looks.
So pretty. And then
I can't believe you figured it out first.
You can't believe it? Thanks for the vote of confidence, Mom.
Well, I mean, I make cards with Grandma every Wednesday night, and she uses washi tape on her cards, and it never, ever occurred to me
Use it for cross
to
stitch.
wrap it on a cross-stitch hoop.
Yeah.
I mean, thinking outside the box. Way to go.
So, thanks. And this is Marie La Tweetinette by Peacock and Fig. And it says here, you are a royal twat. So when you get the pattern, included in the PDF is a page of quotes that you can cut out and attach to your embroidery should you choose, or it can just be this really pretty thing. So I also finished this with washi tape.
Yeah, and
this is actually designer tape. It's not washi tape, so it's holographic, and they're very thin. So it's 3 different rolls that I wrapped around at the same time. You can do it. It looks really pretty. I don't recommend it. Maybe 2. 3 was a huge pain in the ass.
How'd you do the spacing so well? Was that really hard?
Yeah, I had to carefully lay each one down one at a time.
So you did.
So I had 3 rolls going at one time, and I would lay down the first one and then let it hang, and then lay down the second one and let it hang, lay down the third one and let it hang.
So it's like the parking method of washi tape.
Yeah, sure.
Instead of doing one roll going around and just hoping that you had enough space between them, you did each one and then did the next one and then did the next one. Oh, better you than me. I don't think I have that much patience. Oh my goodness.
But it came out so pretty.
It looks amazing.
So I bought a set of designer washi tapes, which I showed in the previous Flosstube number 21. And they're called designer tapes because they're not made with paper. So washi tape is traditionally made with paper, and these are foil, and they're also thinner. Washi tape is usually like half an inch thick or so, and these are maybe an eighth of an inch thick. But they're all the same color, but like one's a holographic foil and one's like a glitter foil, and the one's like a large glitter foil.
You can definitely see that they're 3 different ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it came out pretty.
They really did.
And then I just gathered the fabric in the back. I didn't do anything special, so.
They really came out nice.
Yeah, I really like this one. So when my office is no longer under construction, this will be in the background.
It'll be on the wall and you'll be able to see it.
So those are my 3 finishes.
Very nice.
Yay, I finally finished stuff.
Yay. She finished.
I did.
So what are you working on now?
What am I working on? Okay, I am still working on the bull and butterfly pattern. So in the last Flosstube, I had to redo the pattern because the butterfly was
too small,
too thin. Like compared to the bull, it was like barely visible. So I thickened it and I re-stitched some of it. So this is what it looks like so far.
You can definitely see the butterfly now.
Right?
Yeah.
So
the butterflies, it pops a little more.
So this is not like a pattern for sale or anything. I bought the bull pattern and then I made the butterfly to sit on top of his horn. And then I still have to put, so this is a wedding announcement for my husband. Our second anniversary is coming up. And so it'll have our names and our wedding date underneath.
When is your anniversary? March?
It's March.
Will you have it done by March this year?
I don't know.
I'm just saying. Laying down the challenge.
Yeah, I don't know. The butterfly for sure, but I don't like the font that I put in the pattern. So
you're going to have to research and do a new font?
Yeah. So I don't think I'll be done on time. But
okay.
I mean, it wasn't supposed to be that hard, but it turned out to be that hard.
You know, sometimes the ones you think are going to be super simple are the most challenging. And then other times it's, something else.
Yeah. So I'm trying to prep the next one here so you can see it.
Okay.
How do I, on my phone, oh wait, no, I am in the wrong place. So I want to show what this one's going to look like when it's done. Do. Okay, no, that's not right. It's this one. Yeah, I'll get there.
You're going to edit this part out too?
No, that's all right. So this is called Here Right Matters. It's one of the Notorious Needle patterns. Oh, I forgot to mention. Sorry, bull and butterfly. It's the fabric is called Escape by Bestitch Me. It is 16 count opal Aida, and I'm stitching 2/1.
It is. I love the fabric.
Oh, and I'm using the DMC Etoile floss. So there's a little bit of glitter in the bull and the butterfly floss as well. So it kind of looks like the glitter from the fabric, the opalescence, is kind of shining through the floss. It's not. It's the floss also has some
glitter,
metallic filament in it. So that's what that is. And then on Here Right Matters, I'm just stitching it on 14 count white Aida in the called for colors. And this time I did here, and then I'm almost done with right.
So you just have matters to go.
Yeah, and then I did some little motifs here. And that's what I've stitched on so far on that. And then the last one I worked on this month was Elegant Pumpkins.
Elegant Pumpkins, yeah.
Pumpkins. I'm going to be stitching on this a long time.
Yeah, you will be. Is that from Crossstitch magazine?
It's from Just Crossstitch.
Crossstitch, yeah.
And I believe, oh, I might get this wrong. It's either the 2010 or 2011 October issue. So this is what it's going to look like finished. It's very pretty. And then this is what I have so far. And you can't really tell because it looks almost the same as last time I showed, but I did some more of the orange up here. And this is on...
It's small.
This is 18 count linen. It's called, let's see, it's in my notes here. It's Zweigart 36 count Winter Moon Edinburgh linen. And I'm stitching 2/2.
So
in my brain it's 18 count. Yeah.
Right, because 32 count divided in half is 18?
Yep.
or 36 count rather. Yeah,
36 count divided by 2
yeah,
is 18.
18,
So
yeah.
that's Elegant Pumpkin so far. And
Very pretty.
so far I've used the called for colors except for these little bits of like maroon here. I used a DMC satin because I never used one before. I just wanted to try it out. So that's
Did
that.
it make a difference?
Oh,
Can you tell the difference? Or is it too small?
it's pretty small. I mean, it stands out anyways because the color is so different.
Right.
So it's hard to tell
If
But
the
it-
satin made a difference.
if the satin made a difference. Yeah. But what the satin did, and I don't know if you can see it, is it definitely, you can see the X's better. Like the individual stitches are more visible. Like they have a stronger contrast between highlight and shadow. You see the black, you can't tell one stitch from another. And then in the red, it definitely has brighter highlights and darker shadows. So, but it's not really shiny.
Right.
Yeah, so I'm not sure and they were really slippery. I didn't like stitching with it, so I'm not sure I would use that. Unless I was using it for something.
Specific.
Yeah.
Yeah, that you
Yeah.
needed satin for.
So that's all my whips.
Awesome. Awesome. I'm still.
What are your whips?
I'm working on Mother Moon.
Let's see.
I got it from this book, Bewitching Cross Stitch by Joan Elliott. So Mother Moon is one of Joan Elliott's patterns. And let me pull the thing up. Here she is. So let's see. I'll bring it up close so you can
Wow. Look at all the flowers you did.
see. Yep. I've got the 3 moons at the bottom are done. And her face is completely done. And
Here,
I'm
you want to put this over here
Get
so
the-
you can put it in front of me.
Aw, you're sweet. And I got all of the flowers over here done. I got the butterfly at the top. I'm just kind of like moving around this area first, and then I'll go around and do the other side. It's coming out really nice. I'm liking it. I haven't had a lot of chance to stitch the past couple of weeks. You know, family stuff's been going on. So, but I've been trying to get a little done on it, you know, every night or every other night.
Are you going to do like the outermost border?
You know, I'm still debating.
Okay.
I think I am because I started to do these guys up here and they're in the outermost border. And these guys down here,
Yeah.
they're in the outermost border. So I think I probably am because I've got a lot of fabric here, right? And that was the other thing I was going to tell you. This little guy here, what did we call these things? These things?
Well, in the stitching community, I guess we're calling them fabric holders.
Okay, well, the problem that I'm having is like I put this up here to hold the fabric, and because this is a really wide frame, they fall off.
Oh, well, these are the 4-inchers. You need the 7-inchers.
Okay, so here's the 7-incher, right? And I had this on this side because there's a lot of fabric here, right? Well, it's too long. It falls off because there's just it's too long. Doesn't do what I want it to do.
Well, what do you want it to do? It's holding the fabric.
Yeah, it's out.
What do you expect? Oh
I
my
expect
God.
I expect perfection.
Okay.
What do you think? But no, I need something between
it looks
these
like
two.
my face is Mother Moon. I wish I was this gorgeous.
Right? Whoops, I'm pulling some thread out
Oh,
of here.
no. Oh, look who didn't.
Look who didn't base the edges. No, I used, I thought I used pinking shears.
No, these are straight edges.
Yeah, don't worry about it. By the time
Okay.
I'm done, hey, listen, I've got enough extra 3-inch, I've got 5 extra inches of fabric here.
Ooh, 5 is better than
I'm
3.
not worrying about it. By the time this little bit peels off, I'll still have plenty of border, so I don't care. But like this is too long, this is
Okay.
too short. I
Like-
need something in between.
Yeah, well, they might have them.
They might, I don't know. But that was one of the things I was using it for. But the really cool thing, the other thing I wanted to show you was, now my husband is an avid thrift store shopper, worse than me. Worse ever than me. Every Wednesday is senior day at the thrift store and he's there. Because he's a senior. Yes, I said it online. He's a senior. I'm not.
Okay.
Not yet, anyway. But this is one of those things he found at the thrift store. And the reason it was at the thrift store is because it's missing this right here. So this stops it from doing this number, right?
Oh, right.
But I'm like, well, is it supposed to be on a table? It didn't come with instructions. He brought it with a whole bunch of other stuff, and I'm like, well, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to do it this way and turn it here? How am I supposed to use this thing? I even tried sitting on it, like sticking this under
no, it's too short.
under the front of my butt,
Yeah.
and doing it this way towards me, and then I was trying to do it this way. So what I've been doing lately is I just put this to the side, and I just kind of stick this up here and just kind of hold it and stitch that way.
Okay.
Because then I'm not holding it over here, and I don't
Yeah.
have the whole heavy weight. But it's a little phallic. It's a little weird.
I did mention we're not a family channel.
Well, you said fuck earlier, so I figured,
Yes.
well, all bets are off.
That's
But
true.
anyway, I could have said it worse. At least I used the proper term.
Okay.
But anyway, I mean, you can see the issue here,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But I just thought this was kind of cool. So if you see something like this at your local, thrift stop or shop, I mean, I think what I'm going to do is I may bring it with me to StitchCon, because I think I can put it on the table and then maybe turn it this way and stitch. But the way I work at home, my table isn't, I don't have enough room on the table to do that.
Okay.
So then I would just flip the pattern around in it, because right now I have it so that this is the top.
Right.
And if I was going to do it this way, I would just turn the fabric around and make this the top.
Right.
But so it's pretty versatile though.
Yeah.
I never used this stand before.
Okay.
So I just kind of wanted to share that. I got excited about it. What can I tell you?
It's kind of neat.
Yep. But I'm loving this pattern. She's so pretty. And there's lots of metallic
Yes.
through here. She's got metallic
here,
in
let
the
me-
eyeballs. You're going to want to bring her
Yeah,
closer.
you gotta see
Yeah.
like, all the gorgeous
All the
Kreinik
metallic.
threads.
I did some of the outline in the eyes and the cheeks. I just really wanted to see, and the nose. I saved the rest of the back stitch for later, but I just wanted to do some of it ahead of time, so I could get the features.
So pretty. She's so pretty.
Yeah, I think she uses four metallics and 3 variated threads. Yeah. And then when I'm done with her, I'll start father son.
Yes.
And then I'll have this beautiful pair.
Gorgeous.
Yeah. I was hoping to have her done before StitchCon. I'm not sure now. I don't think that's happening.
You've got,
It's February.
yeah, so
Got till
it's
June.
Yeah, three-ish, 3+ months.
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay.
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
That's all right.
I'm going to enjoy it. I'm not going to push myself.
Yeah, because we still have to finish our smalls for StitchCon. Smalls
mine's
gift
done.
exchange. Oh.
My small is done.
Did you show it already?
I did.
Okay.
I'm
my
not going to
mistake.
show it again, because then, I mean, somebody who might be going to StitchCon might get it.
Oh,
I don't want to spoil
okay.
a
Don't
surprise.
wanna spoil. Well, I'll totally
No.
show mine, and I'm gonna share the pattern when I do it because I made a pattern for it.
Oh,
I'm gonna
awesome.
make 2. I'm gonna make
Oh,
a second
nice.
pattern. Yeah.
Nice.
So I will show that in the near future. I want to finish my wedding announcement first in time for our anniversary, and then I will work on the StitchCon. That'll be like the next deadline.
Well, you've got 3 months, like you said.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I could do it in 3 months.
It could happen. It could
All right.
happen.
Well, I think that's all for today.
I think it is.
And yeah.
So everybody, don't forget to enter into the contest.
Yes.
Right? Fill out the Google thing in the link below. Don't forget to use the word, the number 5 and the letter K, in case you sign language, in the comments. So you can be into the drawing. And one person will win the beautiful gold DMC Floss Special Edition box. And 5 other people will each win a pattern.
Yes.
So it's definitely worth entering.
Yeah. So it'll be fun. So good luck to everybody. And again, thank you so much. We appreciate you. And we'll see you next time.
Awesome.
Stitch
Stitch
on.
on.